Okay, what is up, guys? My name is Corey, and welcome back to some Call of Duty Black Ops 3 gameplay. And I'm using the Pharaoh Quick Draw with stock in this gameplay. And this is the best gameplay I have probably ever gotten in Black Ops. I was playing some Team Deathmatch the other night, and it was probably about 5 in the morning, and I fucking was just going in on these kids. It was insane. I was like, holy shit. I was just on another planet. I freaking hopped on, was playing with a couple other friends, and it was just a great game. This was a great game. I had a couple other games, but none of them matched the KD and just like how great this game felt. I had never really used the Pharaoh. Everyone talks about the VMP, but I remembered watching an old video, and some guy was like, "Oh, the Pharaoh's like, it's a beast gun." And so I tried it out the other night, and I was like, "Hell yeah, this is easily now my favorite gun." But on another note, that's not really what I want to talk about. I figured I'd try a little different commentary. I'd tell a little story, and you can probably tell by the title of the video that might be why you clicked on it. But I'm gonna tell the first time I got some dome, or however you want to say it. I mean, that's just what term I'm gonna use. But figure this is a pretty good story. I was just like, I was trying to think of something different for a video. I wanted to make this great gameplay something a little special, and give me your feedback on what you think, and if you'd like some more videos like this. But just let me know. Okay, so basically this all probably happened. This happened back in my first year of college, so just little over almost 2 years ago now. Yeah, gonna be going on about 2 years ago. But I was living in the dorms at my college, and I had never really done stuff with the girls. So I'm talking to this girl, and I was like, just talking to her like down at the bottom, like at the main lobby of our dorm hall. I'm just chilling, talking to her for a few. Like I talked to her for a couple days in a row. Like sat there, talked to her, and then next thing you know, I was like, oh hey, like we should go up to my dorm and stuff and like study or something. And then we go up to my dorm, and then next thing you know, like, this chick has, like, no clothes on, and I'm like, okay, how did this even happen? Like, this chick, like, I have all my clothes on, and I'm just chilling, like, okay, like, this is a little odd, don't really know, like, I don't really understand how this happened. I was like, this isn't normal, like, this doesn't usually happen in my life, like, usually girls are not, doing this and throwing themselves at me like how you are. But I was like, I'm not complaining, but whatever, like, it's pretty wild. And so, that just happened, and I was like, okay. And so, obviously I was not prepared, and this girl, like, wanted to fuck, and I was not, obviously, at all prepared. I was like, no, I don't have faith in myself to control myself, if you understand what I'm saying. Because I didn't have protection, obviously, because I was not expecting this at all. But, so, okay, that happens, and she gets, and I'm like, yeah, well, if you were trying to fuck, I was like, well, that's not gonna happen, because I definitely wasn't even, like, expecting any of this. Like, I didn't know what was gonna happen. I didn't think it was gonna go, and this all was gonna happen, is what I told her. And then she was like, you hear, like, a big sigh, and I was like, oh, wow. I was like, that's new. I was like, never heard that one. Never had that happen before. But I was like, that's awesome. I was like, cool. I was like, college is pretty awesome. I was like, this is a different place, when you're around so many people like this, like, it's not hard, like, this shit just happens. But, I was just mind blown. And then, one of my roommates, I had a dorm with two roommates. So, it was a freaking pretty big dorm, and it was badass. Like, there was probably one of those on every floor of our dorm hall. But, one of my roommates was in there, and he had left whenever I got in there, because he kind of like, he was like, I kind of see what's gonna happen. Like, I got you. I see what's going on, man. And I was like, yeah. I was like, I don't know exactly what's gonna happen, but I'm in here with the girl, so it's kind of like respectful to just leave if you don't mind. Like, if you're not like busy doing something. But so once he left, as I said, clothes came. Like, her clothes, like, instant off. I was like, okay. I was like, whatever. I'm still sitting there. I mean, I got all my clothes on. I'm like, okay. I'm like, damn. I was like, I figured I'd have to be the first one to do anything like that. But, so that happens. And then, she's all on top of me and stuff, and we're on my bed. And then, my other roommate, I thought he had seen me, because he was in the lobby too, playing pool. with some other people, and I figured he'd seen me like dip out with this girl to go upstairs, but apparently he didn't, because next thing you know, door starts unlocking and then it opens up, and then there's one of my other roommates, and this girl just dips under the covers, and I'm just kind of standing there. I'm like, this is happening. He was like, oh shit, like my bad, man. And I was like, oh, it's all good. I was like, I don't really care. I was like, I got all my clothes on. That's the thing. I was like, dude, I'm straight. Like, and then I talked to him later, and he was like, dude, I can't believe I just walked in and you were like having sex. And I was like, dude, that was not even happening. I was like, I had all my clothes on, dude. And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. But so okay. So basically, after all that happens and he dips out, and he like, cause he was like, oh, I need to grab some stuff, and I was like, dude, come on, grab your stuff, like whatever. Like, I'm not tripping. Like, just do it quick. Like, I guess, like, I was like, cause this is like already kind of weird. But he didn't even see who, like, the girl that was under there or anything. He just saw me with, like, another body under some covers, and I was like, yeah. But, basically, after all this happens and everything clears and all the craziness dies down, she, and I told her, like, oh, we're not gonna fuck because I don't have a condom. She was like, okay, well, then she proceeds to go down on me, and then, you know, trying to make my day a little better. If you catch what I'm saying, catch the drift I'm trying to flow with this. But you know, I had never gotten dome, and you know, this was, I was like, okay, I was like, let's see how this goes. And you know, she starts going, and dude, I mean, this did not set the bar high for girls giving me head, and this was not a pleasurable experience, because I don't know what this girl was doing, but I mean, she might not have, like, meant to do it, but, God, it felt like her teeth were just, like, grinding against my nuts, and, again, well, not even my nuts, against my whole, like, dick, and I was just, like, I was just in pain. I was, like, trying not to, like, I was like, oh, my God, I was like, this has never been more painful. I was like, oh, my God, and I was just sitting there thinking in my head, I was like, oh, my God, like, I need to hurry up and finish, because this is killing me. Like, this is literally killing me. I was like, this hurts so bad. Like, this hurts beyond bad. I was like, no person should ever have to experience this pain that I am feeling. So I was like, okay, I was like, nah, we gotta get this shit. I was like, so you know, luckily I was able to force myself to finish a little earlier than I probably could have. But I was like, because I don't think she was doing anything for me. I'm too nice to tell her. I was too nice to be like, yeah, this is about killing me. Like, I'm too nice of a person to say something like that. But, I mean, that's all I was freaking thinking. I was just like, oh my God. I was like, I'm a freaking die. I was like, it is like your teeth are just like grinding against my dick, and it is just not even somewhat fun. Like, this is not, I don't know if this is enjoyable for you, but I'm just thinking, I'm like, I feel bad for the next person that has to experience this, because they'll probably, and I feel bad for you, because they're probably going to tell you, because I didn't tell you, and then you're going to think, like, this is okay to do to other people, which you really shouldn't. That's just the fact. I was like, no, I was like, this hurts too much. So, you know, I just finished, and I was like, gave her a little tap on the head, like, a little warning, and then, I was like, nah, I was like, this shit needs to be over. I was like, we need to get this hoe over with, because this isn't enjoyable. Like, I'm sorry, but, like, not trying to be a jerk, but I'm just kind of being honest. Like, I don't know if you're having fun, but I'm definitely not having fun, and I think this was supposed to be fun for me. That's the other thing. That's my thought. So, I don't know, maybe I'm crazy, maybe I should, I don't know, but that was easily the worst first time getting my dick sucked probably ever. I have probably never had a worse, I've never had that bad of an experience since then, and you know, that was easily not, that didn't make me think like, oh yeah, like, that has probably changed my life to where I'm probably going to be a lot more hesitant to, like, oh, you know, maybe you are not going to do that to me. Maybe I should, like, I want to, you know, I don't want to tell, you wouldn't probably tell a girl no, but it's just like, I'm not trying to let all that happen every time, because, you know, you need to, I don't know, you need to have a girl who, like, maybe I should ask, like, I don't know, maybe it was your first time doing that, so I don't know, but either way, that wasn't something that made me just freaking excited, and I wasn't just enjoying the hell out of that. But whatever, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Gameplay, I think the final score was 42-4. Great game. Hope the commentary matched up to the gameplay. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in another video. Later, guys.